Sometimes referred to as chess on ice, curling is similar to lawn bowling and bocce ball. Hi, I'm Rebecca Brayton and welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we'll be learning more about this sport. Now, let's talk about some basic terms in the sport.
Basically, there's a shot that we call the draws. The draw where you try to put your stone in a special spot. On the ice, you have two houses, those painted circles that we call the house. To score a point, you're going to put your rocks inside those houses. Only the team that's going to be the closest to the center will score. And we play 8 hands or 10 hands according to the championship. The other big family is what we call takeout. Takeout is where you throw a bit harder, sometimes way much harder, and you try to remove some stone, 1 or 2 or 3 stone out in a position that you don't like them to be. Let's say the opponent's got a rock in the center, for example, it'd be tough to score. So it might be a good idea to try to just hit the stone and remove it.
Do you need any special equipment or clothing to curl?
Special pants are special because they need to stretch. You can't do it with tight jeans. You need something that they're going to stretch a bit. Gloves are good, because sometimes the broom handle get cold a bit. But the biggest equipment part is the shoes. The shoes are really special. In curling shoes, we've got 2 types of shoes. We've got one that really grip on the ice, we call the gripper. But just before I shoot, I'm going to use this slider. See, the slider here is made of either steel or Teflon, hard plastic. This material is really, really slippery. After that, we got those brush. Many years ago, we used to use corn broom, if you see the old black and white movie about curling. Now, most of the curler will use what we call synthetic brush. Just a piece of fabric, special fabric, really rough, pretty light handle as well, and we're going to use it to sweep the stone.
So what is the purpose of sweeping?
That will have 2 effects on the stone. First, it will slide further, and also it will curl less. So basically when you're sweeping, you either sweep for one of the 2 reasons. That's why there's lots of yelling in curling. Sometimes, yes, you want the rock to go straighter, but you not necessarily want it to go further. So you got to go on and off, and yes and no, and yes and no. The guy in the house, usually his job is to call the line, how much the rock curl. Let's say you try to go around the guard. And the sweeper's job is to judge the weight, the speed of the stone. Tell the skip in the house how far they think the rock will slide. And by that situation, they got to yell at each other and try to establish exactly what they try to do.